I thought we did a lot of things really well, and playoffs put a big emphasis on a loss, which we know when we feel, but it's important that we played all 4 lines, we played all 7D, and to get to Sunday, we're going to have to make sure we're wearing them down and then just continue taking from them. I liked how we played. I thought that we had to earn our 2, and I thought maybe we gave up a little too much good ice on their first 2, but overall I thought it was a good game.
In those goals, does it feel like you guys are playing from behind and playing catch-up, or are those good response goals and motivating goals in a sense?
I thought those were 2 great responses. I think both of them were the shift right after they scored, and again, I thought we had really good legs. I thought we had good energy. I thought we managed the puck well. A couple breakdowns on the goals against, but that's what happens, right? And on chances against. And if you watch it from their perspective, there's probably some mistake on our goals. So I think they found one more goal than we did. But overall, I like our game. I like our response. I like our push. I like the statistics other than the scoreboard.
Did you feel a sense of deflation after that 3rd goal? It felt like after that there was no response, obviously, on the scoreboard, but there weren't as many chances following that 3rd goal.
You know what? There was a little bit of frustration in that moment because, and if you look at the 3 penalties that we took, and penalties are magnified momentum in the playoffs, the same as goals against. I thought we responded for the first 2, but we did get a little flat after the 3rd one, but not for a long time. Not for a long time, and I thought we controlled a lot of the play and the chances, but I thought their team played well in front of their goaltender, and he made the saves to keep them to win.
But not the outcome that you guys would have hoped for, but what was it like to have some added fans in the building and have that kind of added environment tonight?
I thought the energy from the fans, you could sense it in warm-up. It was missed. You forget how awesome and electric this place can be, and it felt like it. It didn't happen, but if we score there, the place is going to erupt. It's just there was a buzz in the air that was nice to feel again.
With the net empty, would you have preferred more shots attempts? Like we talked about the Koga game, throw it in and crash the net. Were you guys just running a play, look for the good pass?
Well, I thought we had a couple chances that the high tip was there, but we weren't able to get it into the net. Although we had pucks in and around the net. It's desperation. They're putting a lot of guys in there as well. So sometimes the open space isn't there. Maybe and I haven't watched it on film yet, but there might have been 2 more chances out of all that time, 2 more chances out of 2 minutes that we could have shot it. But at that time, you got to play. They got to play, and that's what they saw, and we just didn't get it in the net.
With 10 seconds left, that icing, it gets called. You guys get another opportunity. They're upset. You don't get that call. Are you upset about that, not getting ice and you getting another chance?
I'm not sure why it wasn't icing, but they must have a reason. And I thought the refs and the linesmen called a good game tonight, but. We're at that point. We're 10 seconds. It's desperation. Yeah, we want the call to go our way, but I'll have to look at it on tape to see why it wasn't. Why they waived it.
Now down in a game hole with 2 possible to play here at home. What's just the message to the team in the locker room after this one to make sure you get to Sunday to give yourselves a chance?
Yeah, well, we know the type of condition that we're in, and feel very good about it. And it's important that we stay heavy and hard and deep, right? So our depth is going to need to make this a 3-game series. And obviously we need to make it a 3-game series if we're going to win it, right? So the message was take care of your body, take care of your mind, and come back with the same effort, maybe a little more desperation on a couple moments, but I wouldn't change a lot. And now it's about just hitting refresh, and we're going to have to take it from them. And we talked leading up this week about this invisible line that you have to get through to be to win a playoff series, to win a league championship. And that line, while it's invisible, it's hard to push against. And we felt it tonight because we did a lot of good things, but we didn't get over the hump.
I think we're a little bit disappointed in the result and in our effort tonight. I thought we played a good game, but not a full 60 minutes. some timely errors that we need to clean up, but I think it's a resilient group. So tomorrow morning we'll be refreshed and ready to focus on getting the win tomorrow.
It felt like that last minute and a half, you had some chances on the side there of that empty net opportunity to put something on net, but you guys kind of opted for the next pass. What were you seeing? What was the mental kind of steps that you were going through instead of putting the puck on net to pass it off?
Yeah, I was just making the play that was there. I think other guys were doing a good job of getting to the net. I probably should have shot one or two more times there, but it's only a split second. You have to make the play, so made the play that I thought was there.
Were they packing in that zone on you guys with the man extra man?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely pack it in, and their goalie made some really good saves at the end. So.
What was that? What did the bench feel like after that third goal? Because it's kind of a weird bounce, and maybe one that you guys want back. But after that goal, there's not many more of those chances. There isn't that quick response that you got after those first two. Was there frustration? Was there a sense of deflation on the bench, or were you guys just still same mental?
No, I think we were pretty much the same as we were before. Just trying to get the next shot, the next opportunity, and clean up our D zone a little bit. So I don't think it was any different.
Tour, you guys defensively, it seemed like they were getting some odd-man rushes in the first period or so. After that, it felt like you guys cleaned things up, especially defensively, being able to tracking back and making sure they didn't have too many odd-man rushes after that.
Yeah, they're an opportunistic team. They have a lot of speed, so we knew that coming in, and we need to do a better job tomorrow of slowing them down the neutral zone and make sure they don't get behind our D.
One more, sorry. You just had ice on his wrist. You had your wrist taped. Would that feel like a physical game out there? Was that a little more playoff environment? Were they kind of hammering you guys a little bit more than a normal game?
At this time of the year, everyone's a little banged up, so it's pretty normal. But playoff hockey is more intense, so I think everyone's got something bothering them. But that's normal this time of year.
We've played playoff every year I've been there. First year we went to semifinal, and then we went to both round sophomore and junior years. So, but good amount of playoff games they had there.
What message can you send to the rest of the group now with your backs against the wall?
I mean, we can take that game back. Tomorrow is a new day. It's not one game that determines everything. I think everyone knows that. Tomorrow is a huge game for us, and we plan on playing Sunday, and we got to take tomorrow first and be ready to win tomorrow.
What does a 2-goal performance do for you, do for your kind of mental now that you guys are playing do-or-die hockey, right? How jazzed are you to kind of get ready to keep this momentum going?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do my best out there, and in playoff, if the goalie scores, it'd be the same thing. Any goal matters, so. We're just trying to get momentum as a team, and that's it.
How did you see that second play developing? Because it looked like you were kind of floating a little bit, and you got past, and you were able to just get it right around that defender and get that edge right on him. Can you walk me through what you saw?
Yeah, our D got the puck and then went up ice, and then my D was kind of cheating on that first pass, so I just turned around, and then our defenseman made a really good pass, and then it was just an open lane, and then ended up going in.
Is it good, since both their first two goals, you guys come out on the next shift? Does that kind of just speak to the playoff intensity? There's a little more focus on everything?
Yeah, I mean, we took those goals, and the main thing was trying to get momentum back right away. And I think we did a good job tonight as a team to get momentum back, whether it was after a penalty or after a goal. And we just got to clean up some things tomorrow to come up with a victory.